Just a little amount. I didn't think it was gonna be that much. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. I got time working out the yard. I'm in my machine today. Saturday when y'all see me come in here, they was cramping my style, you heard? Saturday they was cramping my style. I wasn't in heavy equipment. I wasn't in heavy equipment Saturday. But today I'm in heavy equipment. Give me a sec. We're gonna get to. Hey, how you doing? You got it. Sorry about that.
Sorry, we don't fit.
Yeah. Oh man. Hot grease. Gumbo, what's going on? We're gonna get to some topics, Gumbo. You know, I'm gonna break it down in a second. I just had to come in here and get some ice. I'm about to take my energy shot, right? Yeah, but check the funny thing out, Gumbo, right? I'm gonna get this energy shot, right? And whenever I do these energy shots, right? I laugh at myself, right? Cause I be saying like, man, I can't take it warm, right? I can't mess with the energy shots warm, right? But it's good for you, right? It's good for you, right? I'm gonna show you. Look, we got the ice machine here. We got a nice state-of-the-art facility here. State-of-the-art shit, right? State-of-the-art. But I had to come in here and get a little cup of ice, right? Y'all gonna laugh at me, man. Real talk, y'all about to laugh at me, right? Get back in my vessel, look. Get back in my vessel. You know what I'm saying? Get back in my vessel. I didn't hit the ground. Yeah. But I'll get that tomorrow. Yeah, I went on it, right? And I was starting to doing it for him a little bit, and then they pulled up. And I was like, he said, but I figured they're gonna do the job now. I did Caledonia, and I stayed off of Wolf Hill because I didn't want to be in their way. So I hit Wolf Hill and Ground Pond tomorrow. But everything else is done. The Sterling Court, that was the first thing I did. Sterling. That was the first one I did. Caledonia, and then the Sleepy Hollow. Half Hollow. Yeah. I call it Sleepy Hollow, but Half Hollow. Yeah. I'm about to wash out now. I just dumped for the last time, and I'm gonna go wash out. All right, no problem. Yeah, one of the spots, the crew was over there working, so I couldn't hit it. You heard the ground crew. That's what we call the ground guys. They was over there working, so I just had to tell them. You know what I mean? But check it out, right? Look, y'all about to laugh at me. I don't care. You know, ain't no shame in my game, right? I'm gonna show y'all. I had to come get my energy shots, right? But I want to show y'all the formula real quick, right? Now, like I was saying, right? Tomorrow makes 6 straight months, no alcohol in my system, right? But I laugh at myself all the time, right? Now, when I was drinking alcohol, Hennessy, and you know, tequilas and all that, yo, I bang out a shot, double shots, warm, like it was nothing, right? Now that I do like wheatgrass and all this other stuff, right? I be like, man, I can't. That stuff is too strong. How is something that's good for you too strong when you can throw poison in your body? But look, this is what I got right here. This is beets, grapefruit, right? But I gotta hold on. Set my right here. Man, y'all can still see me. Get my shot on. Get my juice on. I'll be juicing. This right here is Bang de Leon. I gotta let it get chilled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let it get chilled. You heard? And then we're gonna get into this boxing, man. I gotta talk about Earl Spence, man. That's good right there. But all right, let's get to old EJ real quick, man. Cause we got time. All I gotta do is clean my machine off now. The day is over. I'll grease it up later, but I just gotta wash it out. So let's get to this Earl Spence, man. Shout out, like I said, shout out to Gumbo and Bruce Gas in the building, right? So that video surfaced that Earl Spence running the mountain. Shout out to WCS. WCS did the live stream, and I was saying to myself, right, media marketing agent now, right? I'm like, this can't be a real. You know, they got to be bluffing, because there's no way a week out, 5 days, 6 days, this guy's still doing strenuous work like that, unless he's not on weight and he's still gotten to cut weight, right? Or they could be playing chess, right? And you know, trying to rock Crawford and them to sleep. But then I looked at the video and I took it back to Thursday, because remember, Thursday was the media workout. He was looking like a middleweight. He was very big, massive. The devil, I call it the Devil's Peak, because he was running the mountains, right? At Devil's Peak, he was looking like, yo, what's my man's name? The Marine dude, the Navy SEAL that does the running all the time. That's what he was looking like. He was looking like he was drained and he needed some sea moss. He needed this. Look, he needed some beets, grapefruit. He needed to power up. So I said, this could be recent. That could be recent. But now, we gotta look at it like this. If this was recent, right? What does that say about him right now? We're 5 days away from this fight. Five days away from this fight. 4 days away from touching the scale. This dude is that big, man. Why is he still that big? Why is he still doing these type of rigorous workouts? Normally, now I'm speaking from my team experience, right? Normally you're right there. You might go up a pound or two, but you're right there, ready for the scale. You're not out there having to do treacherous, rigorous work, trying to cut weight. You're just not, man. So when I seen it, that shit was alarming. I'm like, why is this dude out here like this, man? I'll show y'all. You know, I killed Mr. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I said, why is this dude on deck like that, man? You know what I'm saying? That's not a good look. But majority of the people that talk boxing and discuss boxing, they're not gonna highlight this. They're not gonna speak on this, right? For various reasons, right? You know, various reasons. So some of them a lot of these channels, like I said, they disguise as boxing channels, but really they're fanboy channels. So you know they're not even gonna attempt to touch it. The ones that do touch it, you know, they're gonna say that we haters, or we looking we're looking more into something that's not really we're putting more emphasis on something that's not really that, right? That's what they always try to say. Whenever you analyze something or you break it down and you point it out, they want to make it seem like you're overthinking, right? And the obvious is why are y'all releasing footages of him running the mountain, you know, 5 days out? That's not a good look. That's not a good look at all. Not only is it not a good look, it's a red flag, man. It's a red flag. And yo, it makes you wonder, right? And yo, it makes you wonder, like, damn, is dude really? Is he not on point? What's going on with him? What's going on with him? Is he not ready? Like, who's working this hard on fight week? A fighter that is not ready to touch the scale, right? A fighter that's not ready to touch the scale. Who's working this hard on fight week, man? Drop Spence in the high 3. I hear you. But who's working this hard on fight week, man? Why is he working this hard, man? Where they do that at, man? You know, the hard work is over, man. He should, to be honest with you, he should not be out there running no mountain. He should not, he should not be out there. He should not be out there running no mountains, man. I seen that video, I was like, yo, what the fuck are they doing? But nobody's gonna red flag it. Nobody's gonna be like, damn, right? Nobody's gonna say, oh, I thought Coach James wanted to type shit. Nobody's gonna say that. Nobody's gonna call Coach James out, right? Nobody's gonna say, damn, how was the trainer of the year lagging, letting his fighter? He's supposed to know better than that. You know, I watched the video this morning where another content creator was praising Derrick James for being in great shape, right? Being in such great shape, great physical shape. Maybe Derrick James was so busy getting in great physical shape that he wasn't on top of his fighter, not getting in great physical shape. Because that was striking, that the man is out here doing that type of grip. That was just striking. I was saying to myself, like, damn, why is the man out here? You know, Mr. Kill two birds with one stone, man. You know the vibe. We killed two birds with one stone. And not only do I kill two birds with one stone, when I come on here and do this, right, it gets the haters mad. You know, the detractors that talk shit about me for my opinion on boxing. This right here gets them upset, boy. Because they talk, they talk about me like it bothers me. See? What y'all fail to realize is, regardless if niggas rock with me on YouTube or not, I'm gonna rock and box it. I'm gonna really rock and box it. Like when y'all start to understand that and come to that understanding, y'all will feel the sword. Like you see how I posted in my community group, right? And shout out to all of the haters and the detractors. That Earl Spence video is over 200, what's the name, man? 200 and something and counting, right? I still got people commenting on that video as we speak right now. Every time I shut down or I look on my notifications, there's somebody out there commenting on it. Whether they comment calling me Beetlejuice or they comment saying I'm a casual. I don't know what I'm talking about. They're commenting, right? Now the funny thing to me is, right, I produced that video 23 days out. Why are you concerned about that video? Y'all need to be concerned about the content that I'm putting out now of Earl Spence getting busted in his head by his coach. You know, these are the things that's gonna play out in the fight. The heavy bag ain't gonna play out in the fight. But Earl Spence getting busted upside his head, right? Real talk. Earl Spence getting busted upside his head, doing pad work. These are the videos that y'all need to worry about. Because last time I checked, Derrick James is 51 years old, right? 51 years old. I don't think he's as fast as Terrence Crawford. I know I had one delusional comment, and they said that Derrick is faster than Crawford. Nah, not at all. So if Derrick James was able to pretty much counter Earl on the pads and bust him upside his head, what you think Crawford's gonna do? What do you think Terrence is gonna do? Smash my like button for me. One time the like is free. You know, you rocking out with the Source Experience. I'm gonna go change my joints now. You heard? Throw my Top Guns on. You know what I mean? Go change out these heavy ass boots, man. Change out these heavy boots, man. You know what I'm saying? Get up out these steel toes. Yo, when you take these steel toe boots off, right? And you put on some Crocs. So today I got my Crocs. I don't got my Yeezys. Normally I come in here with my Yeezys, my Team Tucker Yeezys. Shout out to Jihad and my nephew, Molly. Yeah, they got me rocking the Yeezys, right? I be having the customized joints. They be on it. They be like, yo, Shot, where you get those? Now they be trying to rock the Source. I be like, chill. Can't let y'all know this the what's the names. Nah, I mean, you young boys always trying to steal an old man snaz, right? And then run with the plug, right? Y'all run with the plug, right? They'll steal my look. And then they go on their page, because you know, they got a lot more followers and all that. See, we got two sides on this joint. They got a lot more followers. I never made it to the post office. See, I had to ship some Seymour, so don't worry, you're gonna get your Seymour. I'll get it to the post office when I go to the crib. I didn't make it to the post office today. You know me, I told you, Mr. Kill two birds with one stone. I didn't make it to the post office. But I'll get there. I will get there. Yeah, let me come up out these heavy joints. Sit this right here, man. Change my boots. So I got the Crocs.
These are the Walmart specials, man. You know, I picked these up in Tulsa, man. I got these when we was in Tulsa. Real comfortable. I mean, real comfortable. Throw those on. Now I'm gonna poly in the back. But I'm gonna give y'all the sauce, man. Don't worry. I'm gonna give y'all the sauce, man. I'm gonna just set up in the back. That way I'm out of sight, out of mind, right? And then I'm gonna really break this down for y'all, man. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. Yeah, today already feels like midweek, man. 'Cause I only had one day off. I came in Saturday, man. I was gonna put in and take tomorrow off, because you know the Stephen Fulton fight's coming on in the morning. By the time we get here, the main event will be starting, but I'll be up. I'm gonna watch some of the undercard, but they'll probably be fighting like around the time when it's time for me to clock in, you heard? So I'm gonna miss it. I was looking for some shade, man. Ain't no shade in this desert, man. That's what I call the yard, the desert. Oh, they got my man practicing on the, what's the name? That's what I want right here. I want this. The cherry picker, can y'all see it? Hold on. Look at the cherry picker. I want to get in that. The cherry picker. We just got that machine, man. We just got that boy. But I'm gonna set up shop over here for y'all. See, I got my water, my whiz order. All right. Now I'm gonna give y'all this boxing breakdown right now. Max. Yes. Now, like I was stating, man, for him to be out there in that treacherous heat, right? Number one, he looked it crazy. He looked it crazy. He talked all that smack about Breaking Bud. He looked like he was about to be broken. He looked like he needed some H2O. He looked like he was lightheaded, like didn't he? If you was watching that video, it looked like he was struggling to move, man. It's a lot of, you know, stuff that you can take from that clip, man. Like, I know when his boy posted earlier, when they was running and he was showing how, that's probably be on the last All Access, right? He was like, man, I couldn't keep up when me took off, yada, 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 and all that, right? But this time, it was like, man, he looked like he was running like his feet hurt, like he was ready to just drop out there, man. Shout out to WCS. WCS said that he seen the devil. He did. Yo, if you ever been to Vegas, like August, July, and you know how hot it be out there, bro. You know how hot it be out there. He was in the mountains. You know how hot it be. I'm just cleaning my insurance oil, man. You know how hot it be out there, man. Shout out to Wise Album Boxing, you know, doing they cap. But yeah, you know how hot it be out there in Vegas, man. Around this time, dry, hot heat. But see, him being from Texas, right? it's a little more human, right? I know when I went out there, I was out in Vegas for like 2 weeks in August. Yo, it was hot, but being from up top New York, it's dry heat, right? Up here, the humidity is crazy, like you can't breathe. Like out there, when you get out on the strip, you're moving around, it was days, it was like $118, 120 something. But I was good as long as I had on like I was rocking a lot of those big brims out there. I don't want to say the cowboy hats, but like, you know, the hats that's covering you so, you know, the sun ain't on you. You rocking those with a white beater on or something. I didn't mind it. Granted, though, I wasn't working out. I wasn't running in the mountains, but it was hot. But it wasn't, like I said, coming from New York, it was nothing to me, because one thing about New York and the heat up here with the humidity is nasty. Like you can't breathe. It's like there at least you could breathe. Like I was moving around, but I was able. It was just hot, but it wasn't like no. It's a dry heat. That dry heat was killing him on that mountain though. He was running, and shout out to WCS. WCS said he was hallucinating. You know when it's that hot, and you see the tumbleweeds, right? You might see the tumbleweeds. You're running, you're getting lightheaded. Yo, the vultures, right? Yo, he looked it bad, man. But like I said, I hope they just bluff it, man. I hope they just bluff it, man. Because if he's going through this late in the fight camp, because the fight camp is over, man. Anybody that's been around professional prize fighting, the fight camp is over right now. It's the countdown. It's the countdown right now, man. Like, he shouldn't have been out there. He shouldn't have been out there. But for him to be out there, that's why I said they might be playing mind game. That might be an old video. That they chose to leak out and put it out there. Because if he's doing that on a Sunday, Saturday, whenever, that's not a good look, man. It's not a good look, man. I appreciate that like. That's what's up. It's not. WCS in the building, top of the afternoon, OG. But yeah, he looked like he was ready to drop, man. Yo, does anybody know my man's name? The Navy SEAL dude. That's who he looked like. When I first seen it, I thought it was the Navy SEAL guy, the one that runs those races. He's like a motivational speaker. He's always working out. It doesn't matter what kind of weather it is. It could be a hurricane. It could be anything. He's out there running. That's what he looked like, man. He just looked like he looked like he needed some minerals in him bad, man. He looked like he was depleted, man. And I was saying like, yo, this is not good. Like, yo, bro, you're a week out. You're going to the scales in 4 days. In 4 days. You mean to tell me you're still out there trying to cut weight? So I already know, like he said, and for those of y'all, I'm going to educate y'all. When he was talking about Ryan Garcia, how Ryan Garcia had the bags underneath his eyes, I think it was the Tank Davis fight, and he was like, oh, you was in the tub all morning. That's the Epsom salt tubbing, right? He was trying to cut that weight off. That's what you might be up against there, Spence. And remember I said that I did the video on that April when they fought. I was like, man, for him to say that he knows about that, it takes one to know one. It takes one to know one, man. You know, shout out to the I got the 4 corners in here. Shout out to 4 plus. You know, just smash my like button. That's all I ask. You know, it's heavy equipment operations shot right now. But I said I'll come on and discuss a little boxing. You know, the Inouye fight is tomorrow morning. Appreciate that. Thank you for the like. Inouye tomorrow morning. The good thing about that fight, right? For those that like myself, that are early risers, 5 a.m. type guys, right? East Coast Standard Time, of course. We will be up.
So we'll be watching that. A lot of you that, you know, you are bed dwellers, y'all gonna miss the whole fight, man. Because if you're the type that don't get out of bed to 7, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that fight is over. That fight is over, man. You know, that fight is over. Shout out to Rob in the building. I see you. Man, look at you. I gotta get some of that action over there. You see the cherry picker? That's next for me. That big cherry picker right there, that's called a cherry picker. That joint right there could take a whole tree up. That thing right there could take a whole tree. The cherry picker. That's next, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be coming in here a little early too. One day I'm just gonna go over there. That's my man Chris. I'm like, yo, Chris, let me get up in there. That's how you do it, see? When you show initiative, that you wanna learn different equipment, they like that, man. They like that, man. Gems right there I'm giving y'all, man. Gems I'm giving y'all, man. Cause look at me now. You see this right here? I'm in this sweeper. Yo, y'all be laughing about. I was like, yo, somebody else in here driving. See 2 steering wheels. Know what I mean? Got my roads done and shit. So I can talk a little boxing with y'all, man. But yo, listen. They said I'm a casual. So as a casual, was that a bad sign that he was out there on the mountain? Yo, I would have, listen, to be honest with you, if they would have released a video of him sparring, I think I'd have been like, all right, sparring, but you don't even be wanting to be sparring the last week of camp like that, right? But I would have been like, all right, maybe, you know, he's been out the ring, you know, XYZ, 16 months. But to see him out there on that hill like that, nah. But where are all the outcries in the videos now about Derrick James, right? Because you guys were doing these videos saying how he's the best trainer. Is that the best trainer type of move right there? That your fighter is out there doing this? Realistic question. You know? Realistic question. And I hate the fact that, you know, content creators, they're gonna be scared to speak about this, man. They don't even want to speak about it, and they are diehard Earl Spence fans, right? They won't speak about that, but they get on their platforms and they talk about idol worshiping. They talk about show me your work. Like, come on, man. Everybody knows that's sauce. That's sauce language, man. Show me your work, man. And then, and I gotta use my man WCS's hot grease, man. Yeah, you won't even cite me, man. Come on, man. Dudes be on here. Yeah, I be feeling like my man Eddie Kane, man. How Eddie Kane told Flash, even trying to riff like me. You know I'm the one out here calling dudes idol worshippers, man. You running with my sauce, man. You don't even have the audacity to cite me. Trying to riff like me. How does it feel to be me? You know, show me your work. You know, I show my work. And the good thing about my work, without YouTube, without YouTube, man, I made it ringside, man. Yo, without YouTube, right? I made it to the corral. Without YouTube, man. Shout out to WCS for the $5. He said, baby, stole the facts, man. He did, man, trying to riff like me. Idol worshiping. See, these dudes won't give you the credit. Like WCS say, yeah, they'll watch you, right? But they feel like if they cite you or acknowledge that they watching you or taking your stuff, you know, that's cool though, brother. Because listen, one thing about stealers and thieves, when you are an honorable person, see, a lot of y'all been stealing from WCS, myself and others that aren't big time YouTubers, but we're bigger than you big time YouTubers. That's why I said, please don't disrespect me no more and say a little channel. No, call me a little giant. I'm a little giant, right? Because I might not do the views like these dudes, but the views that I do in real life, they not doing. They not doing. They not down in the corral, right? They not covering fights in the corral. The guys that's covering the fights in the corral, Shout out to like my man Javon Hill, Mikey Williams, you know, guys like this. They're not down there. I don't see your favorite YouTubers in the corral. I don't. Maybe WCS. I don't see these guys, man. They are nowhere to be found. You know where they're found at? On this. This is their world. Like, a lot of these guys aren't even going to be in Vegas. Because they're scared. To be honest with you, they're scared. They don't want to get beat up. And shout out to XO Factory last night. Great thumbnail and topic. Yeah, a lot of dudes is going to get wiped down. They're going to get washed. They're going to get beat up. Real talk. They're going to get beat up, man. Because the temperatures is going to be so high at that fight. And a lot of dudes are gonna fall. When I say fall, they're gonna get beat up because they're not gonna. They're so emotionally attached to this fight. That's the ones that's going, right? Because a lot of these guys ain't gonna go. They already got their fight parties planned. They're gonna be doing this on YouTube. Like, and the sad shit is, right? Why don't you throw a real fight party? You ever thought about that? You ever thought about throwing an actual real fight party, like renting out a hall or doing it from your home? But I know if you want to do it real big, rent out a hall. I know doing it from your home, you know, you might not want strangers. Real talk. See, I'm giving y'all real gems right now. You might not want strangers at your home, but if you rent out a hall, you see, look, the sauce got gems, man. If you rent out a hall or something, and then you have flyers, social media posting, and you throw a fight party, you get food, liquor, things of that nature, have a cover price, that's the real fight party. But now you dudes are the internet gimmicks. Y'all gonna come on here and get down with all the geeks and want to do it like that. But to each his own. But the people that throw an actual real fight party, they probably gonna walk away with a couple of grands. Yeah, easy. Real easy. Easy. I don't know how many of you guys are gonna walk away with on your YouTube platform, because I'm not in your pocket. But I know if you rent out a hall and you throw a little fight party from a hall, night spot, a lounge somewhere, you're gonna see some bread. Trust and believe it. You're gonna see some bread. You know, look, I just gave you a free consultant. That's what I do. I'm a consultant. You know, I do have the Shanewz consulting service, if y'all didn't know. But hey, what do I know? But yeah, today is pretty much over with, man. You know, the day is over. So now we are 4 days away, right? Because when you wake up in the morning, depending on what coast you are, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down south, you know, time zone. Once you get past noon is the halfway point. Breaking down the numbers to you now, right? Then you get a quarter way through noon, 4 or 5-ish, like we coming around the 4 o'clock hour. This day is over. Y'all, you know what's crazy, right? Little game right now, Sauce. Some of you guys, we're going on at 4 o'clock. You guys have yet to accomplish anything in the day. That's sad. That's sad. Your day is over already, man. What are you going to accomplish? And shout out to, rest in peace to the late, great Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant instilled that in me, man. Getting up early, accomplishing things early. When you get up early in the morning and you do something, you know, that's why you see, if you notice, I try to do my lives. I get up extra early. I set up the laptop somewhere, and I give y'all that live early in the morning. That's something I knocked out my blog, my diary, the source, right? That's something I can check off that is accomplished already. Now, if I do additional blogs, diaries, videos, that's all extra, like Kobe was saying. So if I'm constantly doing this, day in and day out, the same way I was doing it in real life, right? We're going to fights, camping out, getting interviews, day in and day out, fight after fight after fight after fight. By the time you guys catch up, like Kobe was saying, it's not even going to matter, because I'm going to have so much work. Show me your work. Like this guy tried to run with my shit, man.
See, I can show you my work. And I got something lined up this week. Maybe Troy Isley. Just got to lock in the date. You know, I'm going to get my guy Troy on. You know, brush up on my interview skills. I don't want to get rusty. You know, I don't like doing interviews. But if I like a particular fighter and I feel like Troy, I am Team Transformer, I think I'll reach out to him, because it's always a beautiful thing to speak with fighters that you have a relationship with, that you know, and you build that, you know, that bridge, you know. That's what I like to do. The same way I trash fighters that you guys say I talk bad about. No, I don't talk bad about them. Particular fighters and teams talk bad about me when they thought I was weak. So I just return the favor now that I'm strong, because I always was strong. I just didn't have a lot of the connections that I have now. And now that I have these connections, it is what it is. It's tit for tat. You don't slap me and I don't slap your back. And a lot of you emotional fans don't understand that. See how I'm just chilling. All I gotta do is go get gas, man. What time is it, man? What time is it? I think I'm gonna give y'all another video on the way home, because somebody sent me something very, very interesting. Because, you know, today I might, most likely I'll pop up in the gym. I might not, but most likely I will, because tomorrow I will be taking my daughters to go see the Barbie movie. You know, we do activities over here, man. I think we'll go see the Barbie movie. You know, take the girls out, because we didn't do it this weekend. Normally I would have did that Saturday, but Saturday I came and got a little coin. I got the coin. I got the coin like I was operating one of these, right? But I didn't even get a chance to bust out my sushi. I'll just bring that home. You know? I'll bring that home. I didn't get on my sushi today. Just didn't feel like it. But yeah, appreciate that 5 WCS. That's going in the kitty, man. And yo, listen, it's starting to pile up, man. When I get that mirrorless lens, man, y'all really gonna be in the back. In the back. Yes, you're gonna be in the back, man. Cause that's the next joint I'm gonna get, that mirrorless lens. And I'm a master of that. You know? Somebody told me, right, what I should do. I have been having a lot of females reach out to me, right? Well, I don't want to waste my time with them, right? Because number one, look, I'm married, right? And a lot of these females, they want to do photo shoots, right? I'm not the type of guy that's gonna do a photo shoot with you. I want to get paid now, man. Real talk, man. My work, right? And I gotta say, I always gotta shout out my nephews, man. They ruined me, man. They ruined me, man. Like I can't work for free, man. I can't. Like it's like especially as a photographer, man. Like when I run down my resume, man, I could be like, yo, listen, I have a portfolio now. When it comes to this, man, I could be like, yo, listen, I shot this fight ringside, ESPN. I shot this fight right here, ringside, ESPN. I can't work for free. I'm not, you know, there's a million other horn dogs out here. These guys will love to see you half naked, oiled up, and shoot you. That's not, you know what excites me? Have the Franklins. Have the, what's the name? Like, listen, this one young lady I'm not gonna throw under the bus, but she told me, you know, what she would do, right? And I had to, you know, I had to do like I do a lot of these people. I had to like front on her in a respectable way. And she said, oh, I'll repost your stuff. And I said to myself, that's cool. But my stuff has already been reposted by celebrities. Yeah, some of these big time fighters are celebrities. My guy, Jacob Stitch Duran, Mr. Jacob, he's a movie star, man. How many Creeds has he been in? publish my stuff. So you're telling me, and I say this respectfully, you're a round the way fillet, a fish. See, we call women fish. That fish talk is different, hey, to each his own. But a round the way fillet, you're going to publish my work. But I just told you I have movie stars doing that already. I have professional athletes doing that already. You're around the way fillet. Does nothing for me. That's why when certain people, speak down on me, right? I just like, what do you mean? Show me your work. And please, when you run with that source, come on, man. I've been saying that for eons now. Show me your work, man. I told the brother that today. I got tired of him constantly in the comments. So you know what I did? I made you famous today, my guy. You claim you're a fighter. You claim you're this. You probably are a fighter. You're a fighter on the chitlin circuit. And I don't mean to step on you like that, but you're on the chitlin circuit, man. You have the audacity to speak to somebody like me. Yo, pause, real talk. You are fighting beneath me and my family, right? Like you're fighting in the chitlin circuit. My nephew fights underneath the lights. Prior to that, I was involved with other fighters that were fighting under lights. Whether they want to acknowledge it or not, I was a part of that, right? You're fighting in the chitlin circuit. But yeah, you want to talk about my work and this, that, and the third. Listen, I'm not an active fighter, but I am an active member of a team, a fight team. I do work with fighters that are national champions, ranked #1 in the nation. So show me your work. You get on here and want to critique me. I'm almost 50 years old, right? You're talking about I look stiff throwing my jabs. Yo, you should have seen me when I was 20. If I'm looking stiff now, I can still move. Like I said, and all you dudes that be in my comments, I'll get in the ring with you. But you gotta have your bread up, brother. Cause this sauce right here is worth something when it comes to boxing. So you get dudes that talk all this boxing stuff, right? And I'm gonna say your name, Ego. You talking about Derrick James looks good and all that, right? As a trainer, yeah, that's cool to look good, right? But you know what the #1 real qualities of a trainer is for his fighter? Let me take my shades off. These right here is eyes, and this right here is mind. If his eyes and his mind is sharp, his stomach could be touching this steering wheel. Look, see my steering wheel? Yeah, you can have a trainer, his stomach could be all the way up here, right? But as long as his eyes and his mind is sharp, and he knows what he's seeing, he knows the adjustments to tell his fighters, I don't care if he has an 8-pack. You can have an 8-pack and don't know what to tell your fighter. Hopefully you caught that sauce. So when you out here saying that Derrick James is in better shape, he's a better trainer than Bomac, you guys not only sound stupid, you guys sound like what you are. Narrative pushers and fanboy channels. Because if your eyes ain't sufficient and your mind ain't sufficient, you ain't no good trainer. Because a trainer got to make adjustments. A trainer got to be like, yo, listen, you're dropping your left. That's why he's coming over the top with that right. Now, you can run 5-8 miles. If you can't see that 5-8 miles you running on a daily ain't really helping your fighter. Did y'all catch that sauce? Did y'all catch that sauce? If y'all caught that sauce, say sauce for me one time in the chat, man. Man, these dudes be thinking dudes is good trainers. Yo, to me, I'm gonna tell you, shout out to my cousin, James McGirt. He's a great trainer. That's why I like talking with him and picking his brain. Shout out to Al Mitchell, another great trainer. Love talking to him, picking his brain. Shout out to, rest in peace to the late, great Nassim Richardson. Phenomenal teacher, trainer. Love talking with him, picking his brain. Shout out to Roy Jones Jr. Great trainer, teacher, right? Roy said something, he didn't say it to me, he said it to Big Baby, Jared Anderson, on setting the trap, right? Pulling with your jab. Pulling with your jab, right? Setting the bait, that's the bait, that's the fishing pole. Pulling with the jab, setting them up, right? getting them in your range, thinking that you don't got nothing on it. And then he walked into that big right hand or that big left. That's teaching right there. Now that has nothing to do with how physically fit you are. That's your mind. That's your mind. And Saturday, that's what we're gonna see. Saturday, that's what we're gonna see. And I wouldn't be surprised if we watch Red, Bomac, and well, I call him Ismail. What is the Spanish dude's name, man? Out-coach Derrick James. Real talk. I wouldn't be surprised if they out-coach him, because covering them, being around them, I seen Derrick James, the trainer of the year, with the biggest stable, have the biggest brain farts ever. When Tony Harrison defeated his fighter, his only loss, Jamel Charlo, with a jab, I watched Derrick James, the trainer of the year, not make no adjustments. I watched Derrick James panic and scream out, "Do the EJ. Do the EJ." These are no lies. Yell out to his world, who is the undisputed champion now. Something that Earl Spence is attempting to do. Say, "Do the EJ. Do the EJ." Ah, man, he is. Shout out to WCS calling him out. Word, he did steal my shit, man. That's a fact, Blunts. That's a fact, man. I'm about to shut my shit down and get over there and fuck with Combat. Word, show me your work. He did. Yo, shout out to Champ Side. Champ Side been stealing my shit forever, man. I like the dude. Now, I mean, we covered fights together back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Hula Theater, the Barclays. He used to steal a lot of fitness. That's when I was Jackal Fitness. He would steal a lot of my sauce, man. But shout out to the OG for calling them out on that, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah, he's stealing idol worshipers. See, these dudes be watching my shit. But they like, yo, and I say this respectfully, they like niggas from my hood. That's why I don't fuck with a lot of niggas from my hood. Because a lot of niggas from my hood know I'm that nigga. Real talk. But it hurts them to their heart to give me my flowers, right? But, you know, by them not giving me my flowers, only thing it's doing is stopping their growth. Because, see, to be honest, I'm in position. I can do a lot for people. But do I do a lot for people? Hell no. You know why? Because I don't match energy no more. I stay on my energy. And one thing about when you're on your energy and your frequency, you're going to attract the people that you need to attract. Hopefully I caught that siggity, that sauce. I'm about to gas up, man, and park in my slot, man. But yeah, I want to check Combat out, man. Shout out to my guy WCS. You know, love is love, man. WCS is my guy, man. I mean, that's why I go to bat for WCS, man. I mean, that's why I go to bat for WCS. You know what? And I'm gonna close. Before I close, I'm gonna say this, right? A lot of y'all, right? When Jihad took his L, right? And Jihad took his L like a man, right? And I can speak on this now because we just watched another fighter get robbed, right? We watched another robbery, and we watched all these people cry out now. They on here crying out injustice, right? But yet, when the judges said that Jihad Tucker, right? When the judges said that Jihad Tucker, yo, Pop, they're not gonna give me credit. They don't want to give me credit, bro. You know why they can't give me credit? Because I'm bigger than them. Real talk. When you're bigger than somebody, like, and all they got going on is the internet, and I say that respectfully, they're not gonna acknowledge you, right? Because they talk about the stuff that they do on the internet. I can talk about stuff I did in real life. You know, I was part of a fighter getting signed. How many other YouTubers could say that? How many YouTubers could say that? How many YouTubers could say that they was part of a fighter getting signed to a major deal, a major management and a major promotional company? How many YouTubers could say that? I know. I remember Blue Blood jumped out there and tried to portray like he was doing shit like that, but did he do it? No, right? And the sad thing is, there's people that know that I did this, right? You know what? They don't even like to speak on it because it hurts their heart to acknowledge that. It hurts their heart. But see, at the end of the day, you know what they doing? These same people be blocking their blessings, because I still can make phone calls, and I still make phone calls, right? I still, that's why I say, like, shout out to the ones that really be fucking with me. They know the energy. They know how we moving and grooving out here. But for the felonious frauds, I'm gonna continue to keep stepping on them like this. Gonna give me some more water, man. It's hot out here, man. Oh man, I gotta play Combat Live. They got a lot of jobs posted. Look. I got a lot of jobs on the board post. Oh, y'all can't even see. Hold on. So you gotta have qualifications, man. You need your license. But these are some good high-paying jobs right here, man. This dispatcher, that's gonna go to a female. But see these right here. One of these is my old job, cause I'm a 2 now. This one right here is mine, the Elwood Yard. Cause I got promoted, I'm a 2. And this is, look, this is the next stage right here. See that? That's the next stage for me right here. Labor crew leader 2, supervisory. Yeah, that's next. That's next. That's next, right? Yeah, then y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me shit for real, right? Y'all think I'll be fronting now, right? Y'all think I'll be fronting now, right? Come give me some more water. Yeah. How I was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a different time. That's why I was like, I actually appreciate the time when I did do all that shit. Right. Because it was fucking, it was, you know what I'm saying? It was like safe. Now it's fucking much of a lead. I know. It's fucking crazy. Yo, sometimes, right, I be forgetting, right? You see how I'm walking over to this side? I always do that shit, right? I always do that shit. This is the regular side you're supposed to drive on, right? I do that shit all the time. I be getting it on this side, knowing damn well I gotta get it on this side, see? Al, what's good, man? How was your day?
I miss being with y'all.
Yeah, nobody was here today. I was the only one. Maybe tomorrow.
Probably because George told me that this thing was up for an oil change, so
yeah, it'll be down. It'll be down, yeah.
Probably tomorrow. They was probably trying to pay me out of class.
Nah, but they got to. I was the only sweeper out. I was the only one out.
I mean, I don't think I did anything wrong while I was out.
Nah, you did. Yo, look, only one broom went out today. And Willie wasn't here today. No, it is. The sweeper program is done. Yeah. So if they don't have, if it's not a high demand.
I get it.
And you got to think too. A lot of the area crew leaders wasn't here either, so they didn't need a lot of sweepers.
Right. Right, man. I forgot about that.
But
I kept hearing when you say that the sweeper program is almost done anyway.
yeah, it's over with. And like a lot of foremen wasn't here. So a lot of guys probably didn't need to do it. And tomorrow you'll probably be on one.
I hope so, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, know what the best thing was for me, right? I came in on the weekend, right? And I drove the 10-wheeler, even though I struggled in 212. It was hotter than the motherfucker in there. I still got paid like I was driving this. That's why I didn't mind it. I didn't mind that shit, y'all.
Whatever it takes, mind over matter.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit shuts off every 5 minutes.
I know.
Pretty much like the same thing, but
No.
whatever.
Yeah.
We here.
That's it, y'all. Yo, you know you're gonna get that 12 next.
I hope so.
Nah, yo, when you work at a title like that, you already know you're next up. You already know, bro. All you gotta do is just keep coming in and stay in the course.
That's it.
All right. That's my man Al. See, they shut the sweep. Well, they didn't shut it down. We're done. So now, when you're pretty much done with the area, like doing all the, like we did the whole town already. So we no longer, now it's like whenever see I showed y'all the board, whenever a labor crew leader, if he needs a sweeper, he'll just get one of us. Whereas before we was doing like the whole town, push right in the middle. Damn, it's hot out there, y'all. You don't be realizing how hot it is out there until you get back in this air. God damn. God damn, it's hot out there, man. Holy shit. Yo, real talk, I'm sweating. I'm backing up, look. I don't see the truck. Go forward, man. I ain't see the rear. You know what I mean? When you can't, there we go. See, these things are so massive. I wanted to make sure I see my rear. I had to see my rear, man. That's all you need to do is hit something, right? Backing in at the end of the day, fuck around and hit something. That shit is embarrassing. I ain't never did that shit, but yo, you gotta be on point though, man. Fuck around, and I'm on live, right? Fuck around and hit something. Motherfucker had you in the office, that's a write-up. Lined up nice, look. Alright, that's it. That is it. Yahtzee. Look, Yahtzee. You know what? Listen, I'm about to wrap this up. XO on the rocks. This is XO on the rocks. Clear. I ain't gonna wrap this up. Cause I do want to get on some of my I got the crunchy shrimp rolls. Bust down some of my sushi, you know, late lunch. And I want to check out WCS, man. Heard WCS is over there dropping that heat. So let me go over here and check out my guy. Appreciate the 5 likes. Maybe I'll try to come on a little later, maybe not. You know the vibes. Zaga, Yaga, and shout out to Wise Owl Boxing. Listen, holla at me, man. I told you, I know some peoples, man. If you are an active fighter, right? Or you know an active fighter and they looking for representation, they looking to get signed, they looking to get fights, holla at me, man. Like, swallow your pride, man. See, I know a lot of y'all, it's tough for y'all to do because y'all shitted on me, or y'all thought y'all shitted on me. Y'all thought y'all was stepping on me. Y'all thought y'all was looking down on me, stopping me. But now you see that I'm a plug. Not only am I a plug, I'm a bridge. I can get some things done for you. But you gotta just come correct. Hopefully you caught that sauce. I holla.